This experiment shows how to use the scanning beam digital X-ray system to save dose by locally adapting the exposure to the opacity of the object, rather than exposing it uniformly as done conventionally. The first step is to acquire a first-pass reference image and define the parameters of the adaptive exposure algorithm system. The computer then outputs a new scan map with lowered dose requirements, which is loaded in the system so an equalized image can be acquired. Dose area product measurements show that adaptive exposure leads to dose savings in the range of 30%.
We are developing an imaging system called the Scanning Beam Digital X-ray or SBDX system that enables inverse geometry X-ray fluoroscopy. The main difference between a conventional and an inverse geometry imaging system is that we are not using a single focus spot X-ray tube that projects onto a large field of view detector. Our X-ray source consists of thousands of focus spots, with each collimated onto a small photon counting detector. To acquire a single imaging frame, we acquire thousands of detector images, with each detector image only viewing a small portion of the object. Inverse geometry imaging leads to a significant reduction of scatter in the images. This allows us to acquire these images at much lower dose. This is in particular of advantage for larger patients, as scatter scales with patient size. In pediatric patients, dose savings due to scatter reduction are much less. However, inverse geometry allows for implementation of dose savings.